Welcome to day 2 of the Mitas European Tractor Pulling Championships from the Valtra Pulling Arena in Brande, Denmark. As you can see, it's very wet this morning. We've had over 20 millimeters of rain overnight. There are 3 classes planned today, and by the looks of it at the moment, we're working very hard with the track crew to try and prepare even one of the tracks ready for competition. It's always a challenge in these conditions.
What are you guys talking about?
The weather. We're talking about the weather, like we do in England. We drink tea and we talk about the weather.
I mean, you guys are obviously talking about the track. I mean, it's a bit difficult the first 10 meters or what?
I think it's a bit difficult the first 70 meters, let alone 10. I can't really say what I think about the track, but it begins in S and ends in Y, and it has pity in the middle. It's just not good enough.
Delayed the start for a couple of hours, and the right-hand track is the one in operation today for the main class. First of those is the light modifieds. 17 tractors in competition, wide variety of engine configurations in this class. The defending champion is Double Screaming from the Netherlands. So our first competitor today, and this is Russian Roulette XL, driven by Isaac Lutain. So we'll see what this right-hand track's going to do today. Nicely away, turbine-powered machine this. Going slightly down the right-hand side of the track. Comes to spin out, and it looks as though the transmission has not disengaged there, so they'll just shut that down in a minute. From on board the sledge, and unfortunately the right hand wheel has taken out the white line, so Russian Roulette XL is disqualified. And as you can see there, we're going to have to fill in a little bit of a hole on the right hand side of the track. Head track marshal getting organised there. They'll fill in that hole that Russian Roulette has left and get the track ready for the next competitor. All competitors have the opportunity for the same track. It's prepared in between each run, hopefully to the same standard. This is Dennis Yule with his machine Oil Addict. Curtis Wright radial engine on this one. Local favourite from Denmark. Let's see if he can put the first qualifying distance down for today. Just helping it on the line there. Difficult away from the start. Oh, and a big engine over rev there, and I'm looking like something in the transmission's given way. Total distance of 46 meters and 6 centimeters for Oil Addict. I think they'll have to sort out the steering on that machine. Driver off the tractor there, just going to come around and have a look at the front. Once that transmission gives way, tractor drops fairly quickly out of the sky, and as you can see there, so you'll need a little bit of workshop time to get that steering fixed. Now from Norway, this is Daffy, driven by Frode Hobstad. This is a methanol injected Superstock engine on here. Little challenge to get away at the start. Sledge is set fairly heavy. Unfortunately there, Daffy just letting go at the end, whether lost boost or something. Final distance of 79 meters and 62 centimeters for Daffy. It was a fairly heavy sledge setting today. Because of the weather limitations, we're looking for one hit. It's literally a shootout for these guys today. So it's going to test the transmissions and the rest of the components in all of these tractors. Next one to the track, and this is going to be Le Coiffeur, driven by Frank Bartholomew. This is our German competitor, running with a Rolls-Royce Griffin engine on his tractor.
Everyone tractor here in the European Champion. are very, very close together. And you break something, you lose so many meters. You can not say at the moment where is winning at the moment. He's ready and we make everything fine. So we hope we can win, but I don't know. Hopefully.
Well, let's see what Frank can do on the track today. As I say, it's very challenging conditions out here. Most of the tractors we've seen so far are struggling to get away from the start line. But we should be able to see a nice run here from Le Coiffeur. And fairly slowly now into the run. Working away at the right-hand brake slightly down the left-hand side of the track. But now our first distance to aim for, and this is 101 metres and 57 centimetres for Le Coiffeur. Frank could be relatively happy with that considering the weather conditions today and the track challenges. Now, from the Netherlands, this is De Jong Special, driven by Toyn De Jong. This tractor with twin Rover Meteor engines. On the podium at the Euro Cup here back in May. See how he gets on today. Nice balance there from De Jong Special. It looks to have gone a little bit further than Le Coiffeur. Confirmation 103 metres and 86 centimetres for De Jong Special, taking the lead for the moment. Toyn De Jong will be very happy with that result, I think. It's a good distance for them all to try and catch. Next competitor also from the Netherlands, and this is Jack Steinen driving his machine Rocket Science. There's a lovely sign on the front of this tractor saying DAF Alky Burner. Running on methanol with a multiple stage turbocharging system. This is equivalent to what we would see in the Superstock class. Now fitted in a light modified from Rocket Science. He's struggling to get away at the start. So there's something not quite happy on the tractor there. Losing the boost. Final distance of 67 metres and 43 centimetres for Rocket Science. Better luck next time, Jack. Our next competitor is also from the Netherlands, and this is Bettus Boer with his machine called Wicked Screamer. One of two tractors from the same stable. We'll see a father and son battle in this class. Bettus driving Wicked Screamer, and Berry on double screaming, the defending champion. Okay, let's see what the father can do first. Wheel speed. Really making these tractors work down the track today. Quite as far as De Jong Special, I think. 101 metres and 48 centimetres, good enough for third place at the moment for Wicked Screamer. Next competitor in the light modified class is Woody Woodpecker from the Netherlands, driven by Ron Nutien. International multi-stage turbocharged methanol injected engine on this tractor. Not quite going to trouble the leaders at the moment. 96 metres and 26 centimetres the final distance for Woody Woodpecker. Crowd are quite happy despite the inclement weather conditions. And now we have our French competitor, Patrice Sebec, with his machine Nirvana. Unfortunately, I had a big breakage yesterday in the modified class. Worked overnight, managed to get it fixed, and they've come back and are able to take the track in the light modified class. turbine engines on Nirvana. Gets away, all the work overnight has paid off. They're able to do a run today. Not quite got the wheel speed of some of the other tractors. One of the interesting things about the light modified is the total variety within the class. Based around a nominal weight of 2.5 tons. Weight compensation system also used according to the points of the engines. Average horsepower in this class somewhere between 2,000 and 3,500 horsepower depending on the engine configuration. Nice shot from the sledge there. See the tractor just spinning out at the end of the run. Patrice is happy. I think the guys worked very hard overnight to get the tractor back on the track, ready for today. So it's all worthwhile, the long trip from France up here to Denmark. Now next to the line, and this is Never Satisfied. Jonas Umar at the wheel. And this tractor is also from Norway, very similar to Daffy. 6-cylinder methanol injected. International motor on board. Doesn't sound 100% happy today. That's reflected here in the final distance for Never Satisfied of 87 metres and 36 centimetres. So not troubling the podium positions at the moment. Now from Germany, and this is Green Monster. V12 Allison engine on board. Methanol injected, supercharged. The wheel today is Dirk Wessel. Making the tractor work very hard. A little bit of rock and roll there, not the ideal stability for the run. A final distance of 94 metres and 76 centimetres for Green Monster. Now from Finland, this is a tractor called Devil's Power. Jarno Koskelainen at the wheel. Mainly competing nationally. I tend to see him in around Europe very much. Twin turbocharged 12-cylinder engine there. Got the boost going and then something's let go. Final distance there of 49 metres and 71 centimetres for Devil's Power. So 2 more tractors to run in this class. So in the lead, De Jong Special with 103 metres and 86. Now from Belgium, this is Paul Lifo with his machine Mad Max. Another alky burning DAF machine. It's away nicely from the line there. Just been dragged down short of the winning position, I think. Final distance there, 93 metres and 65 centimetres. All happy with his run there. So, final tractor up. This is the defending champion that will be up next. Double Screaming, driven by Berrybor. Seen his father go down. He's currently in 3rd place. He just missed out in the modified class yesterday. Just over 20 centimetres behind Intertechno Lambarde. So I'm sure he'll be looking for the victory today in the light modified class. Twin V8 supercharged engines running on methanol. Brad Anderson motors on this tractor. Now Barry, all down to you. Let's see what you can do with double screaming. Lovely start for the run. This is looking good. Oh, he's absolutely flown out the end of the track. Way past the full pull marker of 110 metres. Final distance of 115 metres and 69 centimetres. Pretty conclusive there, I think. Double screaming as the new European champion. Light modified class. Lovely slow motion there. You can just see full power right the way to the end. And Barry shutting off. Well done, Barry. So, final confirmation in the Mitas European Championship light modified class. First, double screaming. Second, de Jong Special. And third, Le Coiffeur. 2 from the Netherlands, 1 from Germany. Final results on the podium there. Well done, Barry. You'll be very happy with that. So despite the inclement conditions, we got the first class finished and the first win of the day for the Netherlands. Well done, Barry Bohr with double screaming.
Yesterday I lost with, I don't know, 25 centimeters, and it's real hard when you lost on that little distance because it's going to the details. But today everything was perfect. I was very lucky that I was almost last in the class, so I can watch all the guys, what they did. The track was getting better and better, the start was getting better. That's one of the most important things. And I had the good balance, and the power was there, so everything was right at the moment.
So despite the damp conditions, the crowd are very enthusiastic here at the Valtra Pulling Arena in Brande. Time for the second class in the Mitas European Tractor Pulling Championships. This is the Superstock class. 14 competitors across 5 nations, including the defending champion from the Netherlands, Green Gangster Deer. Now the first man up, this is Dashini Evolution, driven by Thomas Mathman. The first tractor in each class is what we call the test puller. Let's see how Dashini gets on today. One of the only Deutzes in Europe running on the Superstock. Nice run, a little unfortunate at the end there, looks like an engine problem. Doesn't sound very healthy. That's a big failure there for Dashini Evolution. Distance of 94 metres and 30 centimetres. Now the sledge has been altered. Unfortunately Dashini was unable to come back due to the breakage. So our second test puller, this is Somelk den Hardbuurter, driven by Gert-Jan Pauli from the Netherlands. Nice run down the middle of the track. Looks as though he had a turbo problem at the end there, just lost a little bit of boost, shut him down early, and it's 90 metres and 99 centimetres for Gert-Jan Pauli.
Well, we were lucky to get here actually because we've had a few problems, but you never know, we might get a little bit of luck and do all right.
What about the track? I mean, it's been raining like hell here.
Oh my God, man, how can you pull on such things? But they're putting on a show. And they're trying, and the people are here, so we just hope it all turns out for them.
So anyone can be champion today, or what?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Well, when we first came into the Elkie class, you know, we thought we could win every time, but that doesn't happen now. At the last twice, we've been out with the red alert, and it's pulled as good as it could ever pull, and we were 10th and 11th. So the tractors have got so strong, so it's very difficult.
But who's going to be champion today?
Oh, well, on this, I can't say. Anybody's game. Every tractor here has got a chance to win. That's definite.
So let's see what Peter Clark could do with Red Fever. It's a single run shootout here for these guys, similar to the other classes due to the weather. Yeah, Red Fever running quite well. Tuned in for this season. started off with a brand new engine earlier in the year, and a final distance of 95 metres and 20 centimetres. Distance to catch so far in this class. Now this is BO Motor Oil Incredible Deer, driven by Edwin Dirksen, former European champion. Mixed results this season, in the middle of the pack with the Dutch pullers. Let's see how he gets on here today at Brande. A lot of speed off the line there from Edwin. Really nice run. Distance there of 105 metres and 40 centimetres for Incredible Deer. Takes the lead. The conditions today, that could take some catching. Now next to the line will be Agrifac Interaction.
Well, at first I hope everything stays together. That's the most important thing. And I hope we can do a good job. We had several really good pulls a few times ago, and I hope this line will continue, so we'll see what happens.
Manon said she hopes it stays together. Earlier this year at Brande she had a big engine failure. So, Agrifac Interaction, Manon Cools at the wheel. Nice run there from Manon. Quite as far as Incredible Deer, just over the 100 metres I think. Final distance there confirmed at 100 metres and 86 centimetres. Puts Manon into second place at the moment.
So far, second place for Manon Cools. Orange Factory from Great Britain.
Now, first of the two Zeinstra machines. This is Zeinstra Newborn Deer, driven by Georges Zeinstra. Very competitive machines, these John Deeres. On the podium earlier in the year at Brande. Good season in Holland. See what he can do. Nice balance there. It's going to be very close, I think. Around about the 100 metres. 4 centimetres down on Manon Cools there, but 100 metres and 82 centimetres the final distance for Newborn Deer. That puts Georges into third place for the moment. Still another 8 or 9 tractors to come though, and we'll see what happens as we get further down the class. Now from Denmark, this is Rabbit Gone Mad, driven by Henrik Svenningsen. One or two tractors in his team. Ford machine based on a Ford 9600 Ace chassis. Lots of RPM normally for the Rabbit. Sound to be 100% on form. It's like a 5-cylinder run as we call it. Yep, cutting his distance down there. 90 metres and 30 centimetres for Rabbit Gone Mad. You could hear as he left the line there, she wasn't sounding happy. Engine down on 5 cylinders. Better luck next time, Henrik. So the distance to catch is still 105 metres and 40 centimetres from Incredible Deer. Now our test puller back. This is Gert-Jan Pauli and his machine Somelk den Hardvuter. International based tractor. Former European champion. Making the line quite well. And the engine tone's changed a little bit. I think he's got a problem there, similar to his first run. Just dragged the tractor down at the end, 87 metres and 64 centimetres. Our first of the two Van der Waal machines. And this is Maximum Risk. This time it is Rob Van der Waal who's actually driving today. Normally on Terminator, but the two drivers have swapped over. little high, not quite in shape there, that'll affect his distance. See right there, you can see in the slow-mo, and a total distance of 91 metres, 71 centimetres for maximum risk.
Very bad for maximum risk.
The objective would be to keep the same height all the way down the track, and constant pull and load gives you the best opportunity for the furthest distance. So 6 tractors left to run in the class. Rob happy enough with the run there. I'm sure he would have liked a little bit better balance. Maybe next time. Now from Norway, and this is You Never Know, driven by Odd Erling, 7. Originated in Holland, now running in Norway for a number of years. Start seems to be getting a little bit better for some of these guys. They are You Never Know, a lot of speed off the start line. A nice run here, just over the 100-metre mark, and goes into second place. That's 101 metres and 57 centimetres for You Never Know. So nice pull there from 7. He'll be pleased with that. Into second place at the moment. Next tractor to the line is our defending champion, and that is Green Gangster Deer, driven by Rowan Zeinstra. Winner here in the Eurocup series earlier in the season, defending European champion, and has been having a super season so far. Lots of speed away from the line. Super balance on Green Gangster Deer. That's over the 100 metres. I think it's going to be close. Not quite enough. 104 metres and 6 centimetres. Good enough for second place now. But still, they're all trying to catch Incredible Deer. Now, Olden Mekelaar Zappo. Benny Harmelink at the wheel. New Holland machine. Dutch champion this year. Quite enough today though. Final distance of 98 metres and 45. So 3 more tractors to go to try and take away the crown from Edwin Dirksen. Benny just explaining, not quite sure what happened there, didn't have enough distance today. Next to the line, this is Terminator. Today driven by Jurien Dekkers. As I said earlier, him and Rob van der Waal have swapped over the driving responsibilities. He's on the older shaped International. Start seems to be holding up okay. Nice balance there from Terminator. Quite enough horsepower today. Slightly short on the distance, final distance of 98 metres and 62 centimetres. So not troubling the podium with that run. So you watch Terminator spinning out there. Most of these guys will be in the region of 3,500 to 4,000 horsepower and looking to have wheel speeds of up to 120 kilometres per hour. Is Jurien happy with his run? Now the current Eurocup champion. This is Mitas All or Nothing, driven by Bram Koels. Sister tractor to Agrifac Interaction that we saw earlier, driven by Manon. We'll be giving it all today. Glad the European title will be superb. Not enough today, Bram. Only 100 metres and 53 centimetres. So just missing out on the podium spot as well. So 1 tractor left to run. Still the distance to catch of 105 metres and 40. Weather's still being kind to us today despite the downpour overnight. We're managing to get the competition on. Now here's Jeff Ashcroft on red alert. Struggling a little bit, RPM a little bit lower than some of the other tractors. He's feeling the load now. And a final distance of 93 metres and 8 centimetres for red alert. It's a confirmation of the Superstock results here at the Mitas European Tractor Pulling Championships. First, BO Motor Oil Incredible Deer. In second place, Green Gangster Deer. And the third place for You Never Know from Norway. Edwin very happy with the result there. Double European champion now.
It was perfect. A hell of a job. The start was perfect and everything was perfect. The balance, the tire pressure, everything. I was thinking I was lucky that I was in front of the class. So I'm a very happy man now.
So as the weather is kind to us here at the Valtra Pulling Arena, the final class of the day, and this is the heavy modifieds. 11 competitors in this class, including the reigning champion, Intertechno Lambarda.
Normally you have some favorites, and of course you have favorites again. Fender from here is real good, and also the Forno Hemi out Italy, but you have more tractors. So you have Westwing Giant, you have Green Fighter. I think maybe 5-6 tractors can win the title, but everything depends on the track. Which one can get the grip and which one cannot the grip. And don't forget Simply also, he's back now, from maybe 3 years or something. So that's also an outsider.
So we have the flagship class, these are the heavy modifieds. Up to 10,000 horsepower, base weight of 4.2 tons, lots and lots of wheel speed, noise and horsepower. Now from Italy, so our only Italian team here, Brande. And this is Forno Hemi. Alexandro Rocco at the wheel. He'll be setting a distance for them all to catch. Just losing one of the engines at the end there, I think. Down on horsepower slightly. Mechanic just checking, saying switch it off, switch it off. Final distance there, 96 metres and 26 centimetres. The sledge is set. It's a one-run shootout, as we've had with the other classes. You can just see there, oil coming from that front engine. Slight problem there for Forno Hemi. Next up is our defending champion, Intertechno Lambarda.
My dad is driving today. The weather forecast was not too good this week before on Sunday, and yeah, you see it, a lot of rain coming out this day, last night. So the tracks are not so bad anymore, I think. Yesterday we drive on the left side, and that was pretty good, but now the left side is real clevery and a lot of rain in, so I think the right side is a little bit better, but both tracks are a little bit not easy. But yeah, Willem drives the last 3 years in the heavy modified with the European Championship, so I think he's gonna be tried. So yeah, I'm not sure for today.
So Willem dingering at the wheel. This is Intertechno Lambarda. 4 supercharged V8 Keith Black engines on board. Going off to the left a bit, dropping the RPM, and I think that's probably cost him a couple of metres. Yep, 94 metres and 54. So not enough to beat Forno Hemi. To second place for now. So unfortunately not their day today. Lambarda team will not be defending their championship. Willem just discussing there with the guys. Crowd very appreciative of the run. Now from Great Britain, this is Kevin Whittingham with his machine Snoopy 4. His son Josh running in the modified class, and this is big brother. Methanol injected twin Rolls-Royce Griffin engines, supercharged. Relatively new tractor. Still dialing this machine in. Final distance of 86 metres and 35 centimetres. Unfortunately, there's not too much competition in the modified class back in Great Britain, so it's a good opportunity for Kevin to see where he's rating against the European competition. Quite a heavy sledge setting. As I say, we're on a one-hit shootout today. Weather's been against us. Now from Denmark, this is Sledehundet. Leif Jorgensen at the wheel. Quite unique on the circuit, a combination of V12 turbocharged diesel engines, a Keith Black V8 supercharged motor at the front. Lovely onboard shot there. Let's see what our local man can do. Nice run just down the left-hand side a little bit. 89 metres and 53 centimetres, the final distance for Sledehundet. You just see that, the two V12s chucking out that diesel power at the back. Supercharged V8 at the front. Unique combination in Europe. In fact, I think in the world. 89.53. Unfortunately, not enough to challenge for the lead today. Distance they're still all aiming for. That was our first guy on the track, Forno Hemi from Italy. Rocco Power Team. Now, turbines. Something slightly different from Russian helicopter engines. 4 of them in combination here. And this is Whispering Giant in the Netherlands, driven by Hans Zubier. You just see the starter motor there. It's an auxiliary turbine firing up the main engines. Just going up to the left and correcting back. Doesn't look as though it's a turbine track today. A very big hole that's been dug at the end there when Whispering Giant has spun out. 80 metres and 46 centimetres for Whispering Giant.
Around 84, 85 meters.
So 5 left to go. Distance of 96.26 is what they're aiming for. Now, Green Fighter from Germany. Enrico Volathon at the wheel. This is a triple V12 Allison setup on here. Methanol injected, superchargers on the front. Very competitive for a number of years, this machine. Nice balance from Green Fighter. Not quite sure he's got the distance though to take away the lead from Forno Hemi. Confirmation, 93 metres and 67 centimetres. Enough for 3rd place at the moment. Correction down the track, I think that probably has cost him some metres there. A little bit of a bounce on. Beautifully turned out tractor, this Green Fighter. Not the victory today. Second tractor from Germany, and this is Iwan. Christian Sommer at the wheel. This has 3 turbines on this tractor. Be a little bit down on the power compared to some of them, but the suiting it on the track today. That's going to be very close to the leader, I reckon. Not quite enough, but into second place with a distance of 95 metres and 9 centimetres for Iwan. Christian happy there on the podium at the moment. Still 3 tractors to run though. Next up, Fenrir from Denmark.
Yes, we're ready for today, but yesterday we lost an intake valve on one of the front engines, and we had a big repair for the whole night. We have to change pistons and rods and heads and everything for this engine to get ready for today. So yes, I should mean that we are ready and in good condition for the competition today. I think if we can leave the line good and get the power into the track, I think we'll make a good result, and I think we can get a good competition.
So there's Soren just talking about his chances with Fenrir today. Tractor setup is very similar to Intertechno Lambarda. 4 Keith Blacks on it. American built machine. Super run coming here from Fenrir, I think. Have a look, but I think that's got through the full pull line. Although they're on one shot today, 100 metres is still classified as a full pull. Yes, confirmation of the distance there, 104 metres and 53, so that's actually a full pull. Although the objective was a one-run competition today, any of the tractors that have got through 100 metres, if there's more than one, there will be a final. Sledge setting is very heavy, so 2 tractors left to go. Unless one of those can get through the 100 metres again, the victory is going to be Fenrir's today. Danish crowd very happy. Now, this will be interesting. The Mekko simply irresistible. Egbert Dross at the wheel. Very competitive tractor normally. Running mainly in the Netherlands. He's looking for a full pull. Another nice run here. It'll be very, very close. And yes, 101 metres and 59 centimetres. So we will have a pull-off. We will have a final now. 2 tractors over the 100 metres. Fenrir from Denmark. And Simply Irresistible from the Netherlands. 5 new centuries on board here. Egbert very happy with that. Guaranteed a podium position already with only 1 tractor to run. Let's see if Green Spirit 6 here from the Netherlands, driven by Peter Direct, whether he can get in on the party and spoil the fun of the 2v8s. Last man to run in the heavy modified class, Green Spirit 6. Close, I think, near the 100 metres. Just not quite enough. 99 metres and 16 centimetres, but good enough to secure the 3rd place in the class. The final podium position.
It was very close. Let's see what the laser says to it.
Peter happy with that run there.
2 tractors in the pull-up. Do you think you can do it again?
I'll do my best. I sure will. But there's still a tractor more, perhaps with 3. We'll see, but I'll do whatever I can to beat Simply Irresistible.
So there you heard it. Soren Jakobsen versus Egbert Dross. Fenrir versus Simply Irresistible. Sledge starting, spinning out there just about near the 100 metre line. 99 metres and 38 centimetres, the final distance for Fenrir. In slow-mo you can see one of the fuel lines has actually come loose on the rear engine. Might have taken a little bit away from him. Still a very nice run from Fenrir, and all to do now is simply irresistible. I think Soren will be happy with that. So the last competitor coming up in the Mitas European Tractor Pulling Championship from the Valtra Pulling Arena in Brande. And this is Cameco Simply Irresistible. Very heavy sledge setting now. Not quite enough. 90 metres and 91 centimetres. Enough to secure the second place, but he didn't trouble Fenrir in the pull-off. Confirmation of the results then from the heavy modified class. Fenrir in first, Cameco Simply Irresistible in second, and Green Spirit 6 in third place. Danish flags are waving. Super victory there for Fenrir, heavy modified champion for 2015. So the final podium from the Mitas European Tractor Pulling Championships in the Valtra Pulling Arena in Brande. The final word from our winner.
It is the biggest thing that has ever been done to our team, and it's a big success. We have had a hard weekend, but with a good solution on every problems, and now as European champions, it's just nice.